Yeah, brick by brick, rebuild yourself to the people who doubted you and the people who treated you with disdain, lowered you to, and treated you like someone who doesn't really get treated as a human being, to the people who saw you as less of a human. Each and every day, make sure that you build yourself, you're able to not only even prove them wrong, of which that is not even the big point, but that each and every day they get tormented by your growth. Each and every single day they see you growing, they see you evolving and achieving greater heights and greater wins. And you're just crushing their prejudices, their assumptions, and their words or whatever they said about you. And with this progress, they will crush, and they will want to befriend you and make you get into their circle. But each and every day, make sure that you're able to evolve, you're able to improve, you're able to get closer to your goal, to your destiny, and to your desires in life. Because I'm going to tell you for sure, people out here don't really want the best for you. Some close to you, some you don't know, even strangers you've never met. But you're the main character in your journey, in your story. You're the main character in your life. You're the main character. You're the director, and you're the one who design and create a life for yourself. Those prejudices they have about you, or those words they've said about you, have no weight at all completely to you achieving your destiny, to you becoming who you wanted to be in future. All it does is it gives you fuel, it motivates you even harder, it makes you want it even more, because such treatment and such disdain from other people really has an effect on the grind. As much as it looked like you never wanted it, but it enabled you to be able to see things as they are, to know who they are in real sense and in their real essence, in their true nature, and just to pick the good fruits from the bad ones. Because when you're on your grind, especially when you're on your grind and when you're working towards something, towards your goal, you're going to face this a lot of times and be talked negatively about oftenly, be disregarded in the worst ways anyone can think of. And at the end of the day, they're going to still go back to their lives. And trust you me, people who treat you in such a way and in such a manner tend to have a miserable life themselves, but they can't really see the log in their eyes. But they're able to pinpoint the logs in other people's lives. It gives the vibe of you're sinning, but you're sinning different from us. Even when Jesus was healing someone on the Sabbath, the Pharisees came to him and said, "Why do you heal on the Sabbath, yet it is against the law of Moses?" But Jesus told them that they also circumcise on the day of Sabbath. That is also considered as work, yet they do it. But it's the hypocrisy, and this involves it kind of applies in this situation as well, because people out there will be quick to talk about others, judge, talk negatively, have negative assumptions, and just form up made up stories to be able to not only ruin your reputation, but to downgrade you, slow your progress, and to discourage you in some sort of way. But in the real sense, in the truest of things, them themselves, they are in tatters. They don't have their life together, but they are quick to judge other people. They focus on other people's lives. It's very hypocritical. It goes against the normal human essence. And you just being in your grind, focusing on your things and your shit, it's the best gift you can give to yourself. It's the best purpose you can have, because with that you're able to craft your own future, craft your own narrative and your reputation, and you're also avoiding the negatives, the assumptions, the prejudices from other people that don't have value. Of course, there are people who talk positively and will motivate you to do in actually achieving your goals, but the rest, you must be able to know how to separate the good ones from the bad ones, and just treat them the same way they treat you. Tit for tat is a fair game, and it should be fair when you also apply it to that knowledge, to that particular situation. So just rebuild yourself in front of the people who doubt you, brick by brick, and you'll get there. Stay hard. See you on the next one. Love you guys.